Assistant Director at the Heinz Institute. And I have the pleasure of introducing Kemesha Salmon. She is a champion of Kommunity, and she is the owner of TP Toy Store in New Rochelle. Kemesha is the visionary behind TP Toy Store in New Rochelle, specializing in unique educational toys, including those for special needs children. As a devoted wife and mom, she's also the founder of Kemesha's Kommunity, a nonprofit dedicated to fostering family-oriented environments in low-income communities. She raises awareness and funds through her toy store and nonprofit to make a positive impact, and I could assure you that's just some of the things that she does. One of the things I will say about Kemesha is she's a true entrepreneur. She always shows up whenever we ask her just to stop by. She never says no, and she'll talk to you a little bit more about that. But I want everyone to give a welcoming applause to Kemesha Salmon.
A big day for a small business in New Rochelle. A toy store found a way to survive the pandemic by inspiring customers to help their neighbors.
Now there's something new on the shelves, a prestigious business award from New York State. CNBC's Tony Aiello explains. Toy stores are happy places, but a year ago, the owner of TP Toys was terrified. Kemesha Salmon's store was in Governor Cuomo's infamous New Rochelle containment area, as the Daily News renamed the city New Rock Hell.
I didn't think he was going to last. You know, we're a small business, so to be standing here now, I'm honored, and the fact that we were able to give back during a difficult time means even more to me.
Salmon has a reputation for generous donations and community initiatives. During the pandemic, she spearheaded an effort to provide educational toys and accessories to children from hard-hit families.
When the pandemic happened, this wonderful small business owner, instead of worrying about herself and her own income, wondered what she could do to step up for the community.
Generous customers contributed online, allowing Salmon to deliver bags to almost 600 happy children.
I find that people's willingness to give is always there. They just need an outlet, and we provide that outlet to them. And I'm grateful that they answer the call every time we call.
Friday, State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins honored Salmon with the 2021 Empire Award.
She saw a problem, and she used her ingenuity to really create a solution. I do it because I want a better community for my children.
When it comes to giving back, this toy store owner isn't playing around. In New Rochelle, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Kemesha. Today I am going to have a nice little conversation, and as you can see, I am nervous. I'm not going to stop being nervous because I'm going to be nervous tomorrow, next week, and every opportunity I get to speak, I'm always nervous. But I always show up. That's the first lesson in entrepreneurship, is showing up. If you have a passion for entrepreneurship, if you have a passion for creating something different, if you have a passion for giving back, if you have a passion for just starting a business where the toilet paper rolls to you because you like to be in the bathroom, listen, that's a passion, you're gonna be successful. So today I'm gonna start to talk about how I started TP Toys. So TP Toys is Tristan and Peyton, both my children. When my son was 2.5-year-old, he had the autism spectrum. Because of that, I found that a lot of toy stores, you can walk in, but there was no one there to help you for whatever toy you wanted to, what my son needed. There was no one there to give you direction. There was nothing. It was a toy store. You walk in, someone will tell you, hey, let me know when you're ready to check out. I knew nothing about entrepreneurship. I still know nothing about entrepreneurship. And if anyone comes in this room and tell you they know everything about entrepreneurship, I will move in with them tomorrow because I'm still figuring it out. But because of that, I found my purpose. And that's the first thing I want to talk to you guys today about, and its purpose. If you have a purpose and you're purpose driven, you will be successful. I'm super successful. No, I'm not. I just wanted to say that to see how it sounds. Put it in the universe, Yeah. Put it in the universe. So once you're purpose driven, your purpose is going to take you to different avenue, different ventures. That's what TP Toys got me. So when I opened TP Toys, it was a catalyst for every mom that has a child with special needs that didn't have an avenue for where to go to buy that toy. We provided that avenue for them. Not only did we provide the avenue for them, we educated each parent that walked in our store on the benefit of the toy. And not only that, you get to come in every day and talk to me about the progress of my son, what the toy did for me, because I use it personally. So with that, I also had, what did I have? Who could tell me? Nope. Come on, who's gonna tell me? $50, look at you, let's go. Personal experience. That's another one. If you create something, or if you're an entrepreneur for something where you come to Iona every day and you say, I'm walking in the building, I wish someone would just hand me a coffee and know what I wanted. You could start a business like that. Everyone sign up from the night before what coffee they want, and you have a table right in front of Iona. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Matt. You're laughing, right? See, you know how much money you will make? You will put Starbucks out of business because you're going to go pick up the coffee from Starbucks and you're going to charge all these. They're not lazy. They're just, they want to do it themselves. An extra $5 just to get that coffee for them. It's not Uber. So anything that you are passionate about, that you want to change and you have a personal experience about, you're going to be successful. Because not only that, you're not only selling a product, you're selling experience. That's what I sell, and that's why I'm still in business. As you can see, for COVID, nothing prepares you for COVID. No one was ready for COVID. But during COVID, nothing changed for me. I was still purpose-driven. I still wanted to give back. I still wanted to help my community. And because of that, I survived. When at least 20 businesses around me closed. And remember, I sell toys. Who need toys every day? And I'm still here because my purpose, I now align that with asking other people to help me. Help me help other people. Help me to help other kids during these difficult times. People love to help, I promise you. Can you do me a favor? Can you pass that chair real quick? See, I don't even need it, but look at you. That was quick. People love to help. That's another thing. Always ask for help. I ask for help every day. You could tell my kids, I would sit right here and ask for the remote. Just want to see if they can move fast enough. But always ask for help. No question is too big. No question is too small. Asking for help and collaboration. That's what got me here. I'm standing here today. As I said before, I do not know what I'm doing. But the fact, look, I love the smile. I just get everyone to smile. You're going to go home. You're going to think about me. I mean, listen, I only have my husband thinking about me. Now I have all these people thinking about what I said today. That's a win for me. You see, you're going to go on my website. You're going to look at my beautiful picture that I airbrushed a couple so you can make sure that I look beautiful. So, yeah, always collaborate. And always, another thing, own the room. I used to be a comedian, as you can tell. I mean, I wasn't, but if I need to make money, I might I won't. I'm kidding. I love that you believe me, but I won't. I'll continue in my toy store and I'll continue building collaboration, giving back, and always be purpose-driven. Another thing that I tell every child that I mentor, I'm also a mentor for the Judge Judy Her Honor program. And I love that program. I went into the program. I think it was great. But do you think it has flaws? Yes. So guess what I did after? I created my own program. Because I was purpose-driven and I saw that, listen, they have a great program, but I think not that I could do a better job, I could do a more effective job and I can reach more people locally. because the Judge Judy program, that program reaches kids all over Westchester. Where do I live? I live in New Rochelle. I want to reach people that are in New Rochelle. I want to educate young girls in my neighborhood how to move forward. I mean, I love Putnam or whatever, Poughkeepsie. I don't even know all the other cities. I just know about New Rochelle. So again, it's purpose-driven. Back to TP Toys. That's a beautiful picture, right? Come on, guys. I'm just looking at it like, wow, that's actually me. But, you know, back to the topic. Anybody have any question about TP Toys before I dive into one question? I'm not gonna move on. There you go. What's the question? Okay, beautiful question, and I love your glasses. So all of our toys is geared to special needs, whether it's sensory, fine motor skills, anything you need. Every single one of our toys is geared to special needs. We have poppers where it was all over TikTok. I know you guys saw it. See, she said yes. It's literally dots where different colors, you could just pop it in and out, and it just kept everyone going. That's a toy for kids with autism, but literally it was a sensation on TikTok, and that was our biggest seller, because you know what I did? I pushed it to even the adults that said, listen, if you're at Iona every day sitting behind a desk helping other students, you need this. This will help you go forward. So that was one of our biggest toy, but every single toy in our store is chosen because of its benefit for children with special needs and also adults with Alzheimer's. We were just featured in a that's another successful story. I'll save that for later. I'm all about success here. So that's another part of what we tapped into with our toys. But every single toy in our store is purpose driven, and every single one of our toys are also award winners. Meaning, oh, you have a question for me. Yeah. Is my picture? You like? Oh, come on. I thought I had one there. Okay. Okay. Did I answer your question? Okay, go ahead.
Do you guys have a website that maybe could reach a target market for families that might need these products, like maybe different areas outside of or where you're located?
We are located in New Rochelle, and yes, we do have a website, TP Toys and Accessories. Gets me a lot of money during the holidays. So yes, and right there. So that's our website. So you can order on our website, pick up, but not only that, you get to call that number, and you like my voice, right? You get to speak to me. Yeah. You get to call us, and even if you don't know what toy you need, whatever toy, if you don't know, you just need, hey, my friend has a child, they're nonverbal, they're 6 years old, we find the perfect toy for you. You don't even have to know what you're looking for. We provide that assistance, and so does every single one of my staff. They are knowledgeable on every toy. Any other question? Go ahead.
This is a financial question I'm not curious about. How were you able to help others in a generous way and also keep your business?
So I did 2 bank robberies, but let's go to, I'm sorry, not that one. Okay, all right, that one. I got away with it, and look at me. So we're gonna get to that next. Let's do this. Since you jumped me to that question and about, if the cops show up, just know you're coming with me because you opened that door. So we're gonna play the other video. We're gonna jump right into Kemesha's community so we could combine it so we can answer that question and all the other questions.
Today I'm going to introduce you to a beloved small business here in New Rochelle. It's an old school toy store with a feel-good twist. So refreshing to be talking about a toy store thriving, because nowadays you hear about toy stores closing every day, right? So congratulations, I will say.
Thank you. I owe it all to the community. Yeah, I owe it all to our supporters.
You've had something to do with it as well.
Yeah, thank you. We opened when my son was younger. My son has autism spectrum at the time. Thank God he's great now. But a lot of stores you went into, especially for toys, you couldn't find, or not only not find, you couldn't seek help, or anyone that was there, they didn't have the understanding and the knowledge of what the benefits of the toys. When my customers comes in, it's a breath of fresh air. It's, Kemesha, thank you for the treatment. Thank you for the ambience. It's just everything. And when you walk in our door, you feel it. It's the environment. It's not just me, it's our staff.
It sounds like this store
wouldn't want to give my children something with label at
Somebody
school.
else's name on it,
Yes,
yeah.
so I wanted to create something different, so we started doing backpacks. We have a mentoring program. We're now creating a tutoring program, a basketball team, and a workforce program.
And with that
So,
mentoring
yes.
program, so this is for students who have graduated high school and they're not
Yes.
sure if they're gonna go on to college or not.
Yes. So for students who are not sure if they want to go to college after high school, we're providing a workforce environment where we're placing them in local businesses that they can get mentorship from different business owners. And the business owners don't pay for it, Kemesha's community does.
Wow.
Yes. So we have toys to 0 to 14, and what they all have in common is they're all educational.
But fun.
But fun.
And
Yes.
fun, I should say.
It's
and
not
fun.
just toys, yeah, it's not just toys, and it's learning toys. It's not just toys that you're gonna pick up and put down tomorrow. Our science area, you get to open them, create something, put it on your shelf, and you get to see what you've done.
Educational, but I feel like the education part is like snuck in there.
Yes, you know what I mean? So it's educational and fun, but something that your child is gonna enjoy, and not just, what is this? More like, ooh, what is this? But the fun aspect. What I'm most proud of everything that we've done, it's when you speak of our name in the community, when you hear TP Toys, you know what it represents. It represents togetherness. It represents helpfulness. It represents a cohesiveness. And it represents just a community of all of us coming together.
Told you I was super successful. You didn't even believe me. Now you see it for yourself. But back to the question that you asked. A couple years ago, 2018, when I started Kemesha's TP Toys, I was purpose-driven and I love to give back. I saw so many different needs in our community. Backpacks, kids come into the store asking, can I get $5 to buy something to eat next door? And you'll think it's just kids being silly, right? They're not being silly. They're just finding an avenue where they can ask someone for help. So what I did, I came up with different initiative to give back to the community. And another thing I'll teach you today, you might not know how you're gonna end up, but always start. I started with putting 15%, I started allocating 15% of my sales from TP Toys to give back to the community. And then you know what I did next? I started asking for help. Because if I didn't do that, I would be close. Because I like to give back, but I have to pay the rent. The landlord will put me out. So I started asking for help, and the community answered my call. They answered my call so much, they gave us so much money that we have to figure out how can we separate this from TP Toys and to make sure everything is allocated to giving back to the community. That's when we applied for Kemesha's Community, a 501c3. So everyone that donates to us, it's tax deductible. So if when you graduate here, remember, write it down, Kemesha's Community. Get all that money, just send it right back over to me, and it's tax deductible. So again, I didn't just set out to say, listen, I want to start a nonprofit. There was a need. And because of that need today, we have a basketball team, a mentoring program. Remember I told you I used to do it with Judge Judy? Now I do it for Kemesha's Community. We have a tutoring program, and we have a breakfast club, meaning there's a lot of kids, and some of you know this if you're from, the city, New Rochelle, wherever you're from. It's always kids that are in need. There's kids that only eat breakfast in school. On the weekends, they're a problem, but it's no longer a problem because guess who's there? Guys, say it with me. Don't meet me. Come on. Thank you so much. Guys, a little louder. Come on. Nobody talk about me on the weekends. Come on. Kemesha's Community. So, yeah. So now we answer that call. And we also have a birthday buddy program. Who can tell me what that is? What do you think that is?
You celebrate another child's birthday, basically donate to celebrate a child's birthday, who a lot of the times, children with birthdays, it's a little bit more expensive for families to eat.
Correct. So we work with the social workers in the school. Every single school in New Rochelle. They know my name. I'm so excited. Yeah. So every single school in New Rochelle, there are kids that get no birthday gift. But it's not just toys. You know who identify kids the most? And this is where it goes to collaboration. I don't know these kids. I'll pass them. I'll probably see 1 and 2 with their sneakers, as a whole. I don't know how to identify them. But you know who does? Our social workers. So I reached out to all the social workers and said, listen, I know you have a lot on your plate, but this is what I want to do. If there are kids in school that, come to school the same day, every day with the same shirt, they can identify those kids, no food. Reach out to us. And for every school, we promise to do 5 kids from each school. If we don't have 5 kids from each school, we'll do 10 from the following school. And then we put it out there. Hey guys, this is what Kemesha's community is doing again. Because of that, last year from me, I won't say asking, I'll say beg, because when they don't open my email, I send it again like, I know you're busy. But I sent an email. And I continue to ask, I continue to ask, I continue to ask. I continue to ask and I continue to show up. Till recently, New Rochelle got tired of me showing up all the time, and they gave us $50,000 to continue doing what we're doing. And then my clients get tired of me asking, so they start asking their job to match their donation so I can leave them alone. So last year, we raised over $100,000 just asking. It's okay for them to say no, but I'm going to ask them every day. When I leave here, I'm going to ask Marisol something tomorrow. She might say no, but then when she said no, I asked her. Then I'll say, listen, Marisol said no. Put Marisol on the spot. Marisol's going to say, I never said no. I was going to get back to it. I got a donation. But you always ask, 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 ask. And I'm going to go now to my core values in everything that I do. And I'm going to start with integrity. I'm going to ask someone to read that for me. Can you raise your hand? Go ahead.
We strive to pursue noble endeavors while conducting our business in integrity and authenticity. We prioritize transparency and ethical decisions.
Yes. That means everything I do is transparency. Everything I do is integrity. If you don't have integrity, it doesn't matter if you're an entrepreneur, a bank manager, it doesn't matter where you are, you're not going to survive. Without integrity, you're going to help me rob the bank. But if you don't have integrity, don't call me. We'll figure it out. Without integrity, you're not going to make ethical decisions. So that's the first thing that I tell everyone, integrity. In your business, if you have integrity in your business, you're going to go far. Don't cut corners. When you cut corners, it's going to come back to you. You might see a lot of money at the beginning, but when it catches up to you, you're going to have so much lawsuit, you're going to call me for help. See, you're going to be like, remember you said to ask? I'm asking. We don't want to do that. Collaboration. Anybody for collaboration? Go ahead.
We value collaboration and teamwork, collaborating with various organizations, schools, and individuals in our community to engage in proactive initiatives aimed at amplifying social impacts within our community and beyond.
Yes, I collaborate with everyone. Boys and Girls Club, Youth Bureau, Monroe College, everyone. You name it, President Obama. Not yet, but I'm going to get there. But collaboration, it makes everything easier. And not only that, you get to meet people that will open doors for you that you cannot open for yourself. I promise you. Like the other day, I got free Chick-fil-A. I wouldn't have got free Chick-fil-A on my own. I would have to pay for it. But I got free Chick-fil-A. And I got free stuff from Beachmont because I know the guy from Beachmont. You know Beachmont. Who got anything free from Beachmont? Nope. I did. You did?
I worked there.
Jesus. All right. He beat me. So you say, so now I know you. I'm going to continue getting stuff free from Beach. Look at that. You see collaboration. But when you collaborate with someone, it makes your life easier. It really makes life easier. And not only that, those organizations will recommend you to other people. So even the schools, I'm giving back to the schools, but every time someone needs a toy, they said, hey, I know who has a toy store. We have a toy store that gives to us all the time. Please go there. So I wasn't giving back to grow my business because I have different avenue to grow my business. But because I have a purpose in giving back, it draws more people to my business. So again, purpose driven. Leadership. Who want to take leadership? If not, I'm going to pick on you. Go ahead.
We demonstrate our values through our actions, emphasizing the importance of setting a positive example, motivating others to make a difference in the community, encouraging others to reach their full potential, and utilizing our platforms to promote positivity and innovative ideas to improve our community.
Thank you so much. Leadership. How many people in this room can say, I am a leader? Every hand should be going up. Yes, I am a leader in every aspect of my life. I mean, don't tell my husband that part, but in every other aspect of my life, I am a leader. When it comes to making a difference, I am a leader because what I started in my community, no one was doing it. But I didn't care because I know what I wanted to do. And when I started, I know I'm a leader, everyone followed. Whatever you do, if you're a leader, you're going to have everyone following you. And even if you don't have anyone following you, because you're a leader, you're going to be fine. That's a very important aspect. Because of being a leader, you can help others to reach their full potential. I've done that to a lot of the kids that I mentor, my staff, and everyone I come in contact with when it comes to leadership. Compassion. Go ahead.
We begin with a genuine desire to prioritize serving others. We are dedicated to assisting individuals facing challenging circumstances, providing them with support, guidance, and necessary resources.
Yes. Compassion and empathy. You hear that saying that says, never look down on someone unless what? Unless you're helping them up. That's where compassion comes from. I've sit so many places and I hear people say, why did that person do that? They could have done that differently. It's always judging. It's always judgment. Me, I will walk up to the person and whisper to them, hey, maybe you want to move that over there so it's better for other people. If I'm not going to help you, I'm not going to put you down. And in everything that you're doing, you have to have compassion because you don't know that person's life. You don't know what they go through on a daily basis. You could be sitting there right now and you're going to go sleep in your car. But because I want to show you that I'm bigger than you, I'm going to talk about that ugly jacket you got. It's not ugly, it's beautiful. But I'm going to talk about that jacket, not realizing that you're facing so many different things in your life. That one moment could have you snap. But me just saying, oh, what a beautiful jacket, and I love your hair. Love that. And your smile, oh, God. I know you get that all the time. See, look at that smile you just gave to me. Compassion and empathy. Once you have that, you will be okay because every room, and everyone right here has a phone, right? You have a phone? You know what I want you to do? Maybe you can do it. I want them to do it. Type in TP Toys New Rochelle. And I want you to, for a quick minute, look at our reviews. I want you to take a look at our reviews. Thank you. If you want to put it up, I want to show you what I'm talking about. You could go to Google search and it will come up. And just click reviews right over there. Right there, it says Google's reviews, right there, 53, slide it right over. You got it, right there. Go up, up, all the way up. Okay. I want you to open this one from 4 days ago. It says, please click more. Can somebody read that review for me? From Lewis? Who want to take that one? Come on, you could do it.
Sorry, I can't.
You can't see? Come on up here. Come on up. to be next to you. What happened? Go ahead.
Lewis, right?
Yes, sir.
The person that was there, I believe her name was Kemesha, if I said that right, was such a beautiful soul, very helpful, but more importantly, touched and supported me in a time of need when we talked a little when I was getting something for my son. And that's what it's about in these dark times, being there for each other. God bless. Lovely toy store with wonderful service.
That's what I'm talking about when I say compassion. And if you continue my reviews, I've been in business now 9 years. We're a 5-star business with reviews everywhere, every platform you can go on. And this is not because I pretend. Because when you pretend, you'll last 2 years, but you're going to get tired of pretending. But this is me every day when I'm in that store, and so is my staff. You can go through, you could keep scrolling a little bit. You see all our reviews. And you could take your time and you can read them. And that's another thing too. Make sure you respond to your review. Sometimes I forget, but I do respond. But that's what it's about. If you're a doctor, if you pour coffee, if you're the garbage man, whatever you're gonna do, remember, you are, unless you're gonna work for NASA and going to build the bottom of the, what do you call those? You know, the basement where they lock you to create stuff where you see no one. You need compassion. Yes, they're coming in my store to buy a toy, but I do not know what they're going through in their personal life. And I want to make sure that when they leave my store, they remember that if no one told them anything positive that day, if no one listened to them, the first thing I ask everyone walk into my door, hi, how are you doing today? When is the last time someone asked you guys, how are you doing today? So many people take that small sentence for granted. Just looking at someone saying, how are you doing today? Or just, wow, your hair looks beautiful, or what a smile. It can do so much. And for me, every day I make sure at least 5 people get a compliment from me. And if 5 people don't get a compliment, when I'm walking the dog, I try to find someone. I'm like, oh man, I'm short. If I was inside doing everything for my board, I find someone walking their dog. I'm like, oh, what a beautiful dog. You're doing such a good job. And look at you picking up the dog poop. Look at you, you know. A lot of people don't pick up the dog poop. So you look at you and they're probably like, yeah, right? Yeah. Little things. I do that 5 times a day. I'm hoping by June 1st, I get to 10 a day. Because it makes me feel good. And that is my brand and logo for Kemesha's community. Reach out and lift others up. I make that my mission. You could go to the top, please, my love. No, not events. The power of connecting and uplifting. Can we go back down to the bottom? Thank you so much. Who want to take the last one for me? Marisol, you want to take the last one? You want to take the last one? No, I like your earrings. I want you to take it.
We are committed to delivering exceptional service and are always eager to bring joy and share love, even in challenging situations.
Perseverance. Doesn't matter what I'm going through. You have no idea that before I came here, right? Before I came in this building, you have no idea someone pushed me down the steps. Did you know that? Did you guys know that? See? It didn't happen, but look at that concern on your face. Look, you see that? What if you think about that before you answer someone? When you're in the supermarket, because remember, everyone you encounter, they don't know you. They don't know you personally. So their actions has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what they're going through. Look at all you felt so, I should have kept it going. All you guys felt so sorry for me. Think about that before you respond to someone that cut you off, before you respond to someone that dropped something in front of you, before you respond to every situation that's negative. Every time I'm in a negative situation, I go, oh, I wonder what happened to her for her to be so mean to me because she does not know me. Because if she knew me, she knew I'm a helping hand. But she doesn't know that. So I stay quiet. Perseverance. COVID-19. I don't care what your professors tell you, they could not prepare you for that. No one was prepared for that. But in that challenging situation, I found other people I can help, even though I might have lost my business. But I'm married to a good guy, so I would have been okay. I would have been all right, you know. But because of that, in that challenging situation, I found how I can give back. And because of that, I persevered. When everybody was closing in COVID, we were making thousands of dollars every day for mystery bags. So we came up with a mystery bag program. I mean, I came up with it. Let me not give them any credit, guys. Me again. We came up with a mystery bag program. I thought to myself, there is so much parents home right now who are thinking, how do I entertain my child and how do I feed my child? Because a lot of these kids eat lunch, breakfast and lunch at school. Now the world is shut down. What do you think they're going to pick? They think they're going to pick buying a toy over buying food? No, they're going to buy food because they need food. They're not thinking about to entertain the kids. The kids are going to sit in front of the TV. Do I want that? No. So I came up with a mystery bag program and I asked for help. I told my community what I was doing. Guys, I would like to give as much children as possible toys to play at home, educational toys. We don't know how long this COVID is going to last. We all thought it was going to be a month or two. And I asked, can you donate $25, just $25, so we can do mystery bags? And I personally deliver every single bag. We did 602 bags by me asking for help. And with me asking for help, did I get my toys off the shelf? Yes, I did. So I killed two birds with one stone. I gave back to the community. I helped these kids, and I also helped myself to stay in business. And this is how Kemesha's community came about. So we have sponsor a family for the holiday, which every holiday we sponsor over 100 family. You know how I do that? With asking for help from the community. I tell them what I'm doing. And it's okay for them to say no. And it's okay because you can't donate all the time. But you know what's going to happen? Someone that didn't donate to our backpack program, someone that didn't donate to our cancer fundraiser, they're going to say, oh, I didn't donate to those. Let me do this one. You're going to get people all the time. Always ask for help in anything that you're doing. I love to hear no. That's what I tell myself every morning. How many no's am I going to get today? Because I'm going to get at least 2 yeses, but I'm going to ask every single time for help. I'm going to create what I want. Go ahead.
Have you ever thought about expanding your business, like opening new locations elsewhere?
Yes, we did before COVID. And then after COVID, I asked myself a question. Why did I go into business? I went into business to be in my community. So in 2019, we had got a big offer from Ridge Hill. Ridge Hill wanted us to move there. They were giving us a year rent-free, valet parking, so we could have came in, bigger space. But the problem with that is, being at Ridge Hill, you're no longer your boss. I didn't go into business and be an entrepreneur to get a boss. And the second thing I asked myself, why did I go into business? I went into business to make sure my community knew the value of the toys. I could be in walking distance of other moms. I can give back to my schools. Yes, I could grow. I want to grow. But have I done what I wanted to do? Not yet. So because of that, if I expand, it will solely be for financial gain. I married my financial gain, so I don't have to push myself, you know. I don't have to push myself too much. But again, purpose driven. In the community, I can do a fundraiser tomorrow if this nice young man tell me he's homeless, he needs help, he has no food. In the mall, he's not gonna talk to me. I'm not gonna know who he is. He's gonna come in, look, leave. But everybody in our community knows TP Toys is Kemesha's community. So if I go in and I tell her, I saw my neighbors outside with no jacket, she's gonna help. That's the impact I want. That's what gets me to sleep at night, besides beach mount wings. But yeah, you know, that gets me to sleep at night. Any other questions? You know, kind of soap I use, I smell great. I mean, no, Marisol.
I already know your background, but you know, hearing it again, your story, what I love is you have different communities.
Yes.
Even inside your store, I know that you felt your workers.
Yes.
Outside is inside.
Yes.
Your neighborhood, but I know like you talked to me a lot about your expectations of your workers, but
Yes.
the opportunities you give them.
Yes.
Can you share that with everyone?
Yes. So the opportunities I give my staff when it comes to working and being paid, what other opportunities? Oh, I do so much. Hold on. So did I speak on our workforce program? No, I did not, right? Okay. So I created a workforce program for kids between 18 and 24, just like yourself. Because to be honest, is college for everyone? No. Sometimes you don't know what path you're going to take. I had no idea I was going to be an entrepreneur. I did not get up and say I was going to be an entrepreneur. I get up and I went to school to be an attorney because I wanted to defend. I wanted to be a top defender, but look at me now. Didn't happen. But you don't know the path that you're going to take. I want to be that person that when you don't know what path you're going to take, I can guide you and say, you know what? Let me take your hand. What do you feel you want to do? You don't know? Okay. Let's find other mentors in the community, different businesses. Beachmont is one of them that we can place you. And we compensate you, not the business. Kemesha's community pay your salary while you get to figure how you're going to go back to school. We have students right now that we just enrolled that didn't have their GED. We have students we just enrolled in Monroe. Because we have students that said, oh, you put me in this restaurant. I want to be a chef. And we go, okay. And we enroll them in culinary school. So we find paths where if you didn't know where you're going, we can direct you. What else? Any other questions? Go ahead.
Are you looking for any workers right now?
Right now, no. I want you to stay at Beachmont so I can get free wings. Why would I hire you? Come on. I find my avenue. Stay there until summer. All right? Just remember me when I come in. But right now, we're always looking for workers. And not only that, and that's a good question, because not only if I'm not looking for workers, I help place you in other places, because that's a part of collaboration. So other businesses that needs you, like, we need a helping hand. We don't know where to find student. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I had 10 kids come in here today asking for a job. But then I say to them, did you go to Posto? They're like, what is that? And I'm like, so you only came walking distance? They're like, yeah. But I'm like, yeah, you could still walk to go to Posto. But that's collaboration. So you come to one person, I can direct you to the next level. And that's what we do. Am I missing anything, Marisol, for the students? What am I missing?
You shared with me a lot of young ladies working and dealing with expectations. A lot of young people come to work, but they don't have the skill set.
Oh, that one you're talking about. Oh, God, yes. Yes. Okay, yes. So That starts from the summer program. We have a lot of kids, and I will tell you guys something that I tell a lot of girls and young men that come to me asking for a job. Please do not walk in a business, go, you hiring? Right away, you just told me you're not serious and you're just looking for a paycheck. And my business is not a paycheck. And I'm gonna tell you this. Do you know what's the minimum wage? What do you think I pay? Yes. That sounds good. You're like, ooh, I'm coming. But I'm gonna tell you, for that $20, you have to come in, and you see those reviews? I don't hire just anyone. This is why I collaborate with programs where we have kids for 6 weeks from the Youth Bureau, the Guidance Center, and when these kids come in, we get to teach them. If you're on time to work, you're late. You heard what I just said? If you're on time to work, you're late. I had a girl tell me one time, but it's not me, it's the traffic. Yes, it's you. Because you should have left earlier. And I'm gonna tell you this today, I am never late. You could check my records. Never late. When you're late, when I'm late, I feel like I failed. When I show up for myself. Today, when I'm showing up for you. But I'm a representation of myself. Everyone I hire, today I'm not at work, I have staff there. But you think when you leave there and she tell you, get out, you think you're gonna say, that toy store. You're gonna say, I went to Kemesha's toy store and they were nasty to me. Small business. You don't care if they do that to you at Target. You're just like, I look like a lady at Target talking to me all crazy. Watch when I go back. But for a small business, that's crucial because we just lost a client. And I tell the people that work for me, if you get a bad review, I don't mean second review, third review. If I get one Google review that you were nasty, anything at all, it's your last day. Don't even quit. Just leave. You're fired. Because that let me know, when I hired you, I told you I want someone that's empathetic. And you told me you was empathetic. If someone comes in here and you curse them out, you are not empathetic. I don't care what day you had. So I'll pay you a lot because I expect a lot. If you come in and you say, Kemesha, I want 25. You think I'm gonna pay you 25? Yes, I am. You're gonna be the best staff ever. But yes, I am. I pay you what I think you are worth and what I'm expecting. So when I'm paying you and you show up and I tell you you need to be at the counter like this, for everybody that walks in, you're gonna be at the counter like this, even until they leave. That's why I pay more than anybody I know. But I also fire you quicker than I love to fire. Soon as my client send me a text, I came in and, okay, thank you so much for texting me. Then I'm there the next day revoking your key. And I pay you too. I pay you that week's salary. I even offer to buy you Starbucks because you're going to need coffee for another job. But you're not working for me. My expectations are very high. Why? We live in a world that people are going through so much. If you do not have empathy, you can't even be my friend if you don't have empathy. If I text my friend right now, or you can take my phone and text, my head, they all call me. Are you okay? And we all do the same thing. We live in a world that people are going through so much. And not only that, depression's at an all-time high. Why would you add to that if somebody's coming to a store? It's a happy place. It's toys. You ever go in an ice cream store and they're like, what happened? Whipped cream. You want extra with our eye. Who are you talking to? You can't work for me. Or you go into a store where it's for kids and then the music come on and you hear all that curse and you're like, oh, who works here? My store represent me. So if you ever walk in my store, you have a bad treatment, you better call me. You could just laugh at them and say, it's going to be your last day. But I have great people that work for me. A lot of people that work for me, they've been with me now. They've been from high school. No one leaves me. I be telling them, go on to bigger things. You can do it. And they're like, yeah, I'll stay here while I'm at school. But you guys have, I think Claudia is now the head. I'm not sure, Claudia Marcelin. Does anybody know that name? You do. You know Claudia? So if you know, when you go to Claudia, ask her about me. She talks about me every single day. She had 2 tickets for COVID. And the poor thing wanted to invite me and kick her mother out. I had to remind her she can't do that. I said, give it to your mama. But please understand, everyone I come in contact with, I make an impact. Claudia has been with me. She was with me from she was a junior until she was a sophomore in Iona. And I got her in the work programs and I said, listen, it's time for you to expand. It's time for you to grow. And another thing, it's time for you to leave your comfort zone. It's like leaving your mom's home. And starting your own business and being an entrepreneur, that's no joke. You're going to have butterflies. I have butterflies now because it's big. I'm going to have butterflies tomorrow. I have like 20 panels next month just for women. And I'm like, they don't know any other women for women history. Everybody knows me, but that's a privilege, right? But anybody would think, why everybody calling me? Me, I can't wait to open my emails. Oh, you need me as a panelist? Oh, here I am. I'm there. And then I go there and I'm like, I'm so nervous. No, I'm not. I'm always going to be nervous. But I always seize the moment. And I always show up. Even if I show up to tell you how I put my makeup on today, or tell you who pushed me down the steps, look at you. See, you got it again. I got you again. But always show up. But now I'm going to see if anybody have any questions. And I'm going to head into a little more that Kemesha's community do. And also, can you go to our event, or wherever event coming up? You see your boss? Can you see? You see your boss right there? You can come on up and see. Look at your boss. You see him? You see Robert?
Where? Oh, yeah, I do see him.
Oh, yeah. So I have a lot of accolades. Now it's time for me to find other people in our community who is embodying everything that I'm about. So at our brunch in April, we're honoring these 5 people in our community. And by the way, I am the only recipient of the State Senate Empire Award in New Rochelle. No one has received that award. Thank you. Thank you. I'm also a Woman of Excellence in New Rochelle. I also have the Business Champion Award. I'm also a Woman Trailblazer. I'm also a generational give back. Sorry. Yeah, I have a lot of accolades, but they're not me. There are people telling me of what I've done is commendable. But do you think I think what I've done is commendable? Yeah, because I'm a leader. That's great that other people tell you that, but you have to believe it. And this is why I continue. So now I'm at 11 now. So for this event, we're raising money for the students between 18 to 24. Again, I'm asking people, and we're almost sold out. We're asking people to buy tickets. So the funds that we raise here will be allocated to our workforce and our Breakfast Club program. So we want to make sure if college is not for you, we put you in a job. You're not out there by yourself. We're here to help you. And these are the beautiful honorees that we'll be honoring, and they all 5 of them embodies our core values. Any question? Dee, 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 dee. Always wanted to do that. Have I covered every topic for you? Yes, honey. Yes. Whew. I'll say I did not use them because I was taught to be ruthless. I was taught to win by any means necessary. In business, I do not apply that. Because if I win by any means necessary, every mean is not a good mean. So this is why I go back to my core values. And every attorney will tell you, they go into it to win. We all want to win. But in entrepreneurship, you're going to fall more times than you win. Because you're actually learning. There is so many things I learn along the way. And I learn because I fail quick. I failed so many things. Like, I tore my bottom line the first 2 years just being a saint. Because everyone that came in my store, we need money for the cheerleading team. I'm like, yes, you guys are going to make it to championship. We need money for the basket. I'm like, look at you. You're a basketball player. We donated. My swim team is going to national. Look at you guys making it. Everyone that came into our store, we donated. Until my accountant said to me, I love that you're giving back, but you're broke. So that's one thing I'll say. You have to type work. You're going to learn, especially accounting. I don't care what no one says. I do not have a degree in accounting, but I'm an accountant because that one dot, oh, you're going to dance with the IRS. And when IRS come, I promise you, doesn't matter what you say, and you can't blame anybody else. It's going to be you. And I'm going to tell you one thing I learned too, that I didn't know. So my business is a corporation. I had no idea I'm supposed to file corporation tax. I was like, what are they talking about? I got the letters, and I literally thought my accountant handled it. He did not for 4 years. They sent me a nice bill and let me know they're going to seize my business because I didn't pay corporation tax. And I'm like, who's the corporation? It's only me. That was the quickest lesson I've ever learned in life. Do not listen to your accountant. Go over every paperwork yourself. And that's everything in life. That's a problem with a lot of people do. Even entrepreneurs, when you're taking out loan, you guys are so quick to get that $60,000. You don't realize you're going to be paying back until your kids are in college. Read those fine prints. They are very important. Very, very important. And you know what? Just to touch on the topic of loans. How many people for their entrepreneurship and for their idea, they want to take out loans? How many? Thinking, I'm going to take a loan out. No. Good job. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. And every entrepreneur will tell you something different because we all have a different journey. I find that when you take out loans, it takes away from the passion of you building your business. Because you know what's on your mind? Paying that loan back. I know you can't wait to graduate here because they're going to take that money. And it's the same thing. I tell everyone, try it. You might not be able to, but get a job. Get a job. Believe in yourself and fund yourself. Even if you get half there, fund yourself. And I think for me, that was the biggest, I'll say, blessing, because I didn't have to take a loan out. And when you see my husband, tell him I say thank him. So because of that, I was able to focus on my mission. I was able to focus on my passion. I was able to focus on my purpose. Go ahead.
Will we be able to come through to you for investments?
For me, to me, yes. Yes. But you got to have a better pitch than you pitch to the bank. Because I come for you. Go ahead, my love.
I just also wanted to comment on the fact that you said, like, you know, not going first, you know, spearheading towards loans. Like, I think that all of you being students here, I'm not sure exactly if anyone in this class is participating in the ION Innovation Challenge. Kemesha actually gladly is one of our judges for last spring. So she's not lying. You better give them a good pitch better than the bank.
Yeah, yes.
I think being able to just, while you're here in school, taking advantage of the opportunities. I mean, we're giving out cash. Like the first prize win is $5,000. You can use that to automatically invest in your business, and it's no taxes. Okay? So like, well, sorry. Let me not say that.
See.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys?
There's an asterisk on that.
You see how quick she failed? But she learned right away. You see, people was there to help her. Yeah. Yeah.
But I just overall just taking advantage of those opportunities.
Yes.
Even being able to, you know, we have the incubator over the summer, being able to share your idea again, that possible investors can be in the room that actually want to invest in your idea and your business.
Yes.
Even there's grants. There's so many grants out there that literally you just tell them what you're thinking about doing. The money is there. Like, as Kemesha keeps saying, there's so many no's you may hit, but if you're filing for at least 10 grants a week, one of them is going to hit.
Yes. And the difference is you guys have so much opportunity that wasn't available to entrepreneurs. I'll say even 5. How long has this program is going on, Marisol?
We're going on to 7.
Wow, you guys are lucky. Can I sign up for incubator? Wow. Yeah, I mean, no. I have an idea to pitch. I'm gonna enroll, and I'm gonna win. See, look at that. I'm not giving up. But there's so many opportunities. Always put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Fail, and fail quickly. I hear people tell me all the time, I'm gonna start next year. No, start now. Because by next year, you're going to be a pro. I mean, don't start with no money now. But if you have an idea, everything I've done that I'm successful, I just had an idea and I said, I'm going to do it. The only person who was scared was my husband. I wasn't going to lose anything. But you get up, and I've failed so many times over the years, but I love it. Because when I failed this little pocket, I go, okay, I failed at this, I'm going to do it the next way. And I got it. Don't be scared. You're going to have fear. You're going to have butterflies. What if it works? Look at me. It's working. I have a nonprofit named after me. I didn't even name it. My board members did. I didn't even name it Kemesha's Community. But they said it was no other name fit. So every room I go into, I am a brand. I mean, I don't own it. I co-found it because you cannot own a nonprofit. They could kick me out tomorrow, but y'all will help me, right? Okay. But one thing I tell everyone, fail. I'm in front of you today. I am not a public speaker. I'm not. But when I watch that YouTube that they repost, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to learn because next month I'm doing more panels. So I love challenging myself. I love putting myself out there. Don't care what anybody else say. Just always think, what if it works? So many people always think, what if it doesn't work? Why are you worrying about if it doesn't work? That's life. That's life. As they say, there's 2 things guaranteed once you're born. 2 things. IRS and death. That's it. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Nothing. When I go home today, I have another idea of how to expand my nonprofit. But when I go home today, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to capitalize on this moment. I'm going to send it to my team. Guys, post all over. You on my social media. I was at Iona. They don't even know what I'm doing at Iona. But I was at Iona. And everybody's going to have congratulations. You know, social media. give you another buzz. Every single moment is an opportunity. Capitalize on it. Every single thing. Before I walk into a room, I send a video of one of my specials on CBS, or I let my experiences speak for me. I am not a professional. I am not perfect. I am gonna fail, but I'm gonna come back stronger because I fail now. Did you think I did a good job today? You better say yeah. I will never, but I don't think so. But going forward, I'm gonna perfect this. But every time I show up in a room, you know who I show up as? Myself. Because that's what made me me today. I'm authentic. I can't have notes because I'm not gonna read them. I'm gonna talk to you because that's entrepreneurship. Me, I'm a risk taker every single day. I don't know what tomorrow is gonna bring, but I'm gonna come up with another idea. And every day, every single day, I keep pushing. I might fail at the idea, but if it works. And another thing, people always say, oh, I post on social media, no one sees it. That's a lie. They all see it. People like to watch you. Post, 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 post. When you get your business, post. Let them hit that snooze button. Post. I put myself in front of people so much, they cannot ignore me. And one last thing before I leave. When you're talking to people or you're pitching, make it personal. I have a brunch coming up. As much as people love what I do, I message everyone personally. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I am so appreciative for everything that you've done, but I want to tell you about my brunch. I personalize everything that I do. My staff, their gifts are personalized. Let people know that you see them, your boss, your teacher. Just simply saying, hey, thank you for today's lecture. I like how you added something to it. Little things, personalized things. People will remember you when you personalize stuff. Every single one of my donors. When I'm bored, you know what I do? Well, when you're bored, you're probably out with your friends. When I'm bored, I sit and write thank you, different thank you, just in the middle of the night, to our top 25 sponsors. Hey, sorry for the late message, but we did this today, and I couldn't have done it without you. So I hope whatever you're doing, whatever vacation you're on, you know that because of you, these 4 students have breakfast, a backpack, and we pay for their after school. Thank you. They're like, wow, you message me. I mean, yes. And then she's going to tell her friends. That's how you grow. Make everything personal. Any other questions before I go? But thank you for having me. Again, how beautiful is my photo? Come on, guys. But thank you for having me.